Hi, John Flynn for Copley Advertising. Today we're going to talk about mobile marketing and segmentation. Mobile marketing and segmentation. Yes. Who comes up with these stuff, these words? You know, there's a couple mobile marketing trade magazines, and I don't even know what they're talking about. They like come out with stuff and mobile marketing data segmentation and da 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 da. And then, you know, they have like these guys like, you know, let's predict the mobile marketing for 2018. I got no idea what they're talking about. You know, they have no idea what they're talking about. It's a great thing I love about mobile right now. It's way out there, baby. Or, you know, big or small, we're all learning. You know, and sometimes it's good to be small because you're going to learn faster. Like leapfrogging over, you know, small rocks. Oh, I've been there. Oops. Took you a steamship to get there. It took me like this tiny little rowboat. Anyway, so what does that mean in the real world? Okay, so when you collect data, okay, let's say, you know, you are working with ski resorts. So the guy has like 10 ski resorts around the country. So you geofence ski resorts, and then you collect the retargeting IDs and maybe the impression IDs. And then you put them in a folder, and then you retarget and deliver those IDs over. So, you know, especially with the retargeting IDs, you know, those retargeting IDs pretty much last forever in a folder. You know, their expiration date is a long time. So if some person comes up to us, like a ski retail chain, so we could use those data and retarget the people who are at the ski slope nearest to the retail store that sells skis. So what we do is that we take the retargeting, and then we, you know, if the store is in Boulder, Colorado, we, you know, target Boulder, Colorado, and all the IDs that are in Boulder, Colorado. They don't have to live there, they're just in there, and they get pinged with the ad. So it's just a nice Kickstarter to the campaign, because when you first start a campaign, you have to dial in the optimization and everything. So you know, it's a good way to go and try to get a good jump of everything. So why is this important? Why is everybody going, oh? Because it shows how you could blend mobile data. So, you know, it's like mobile data is now kind of like flexible in a sense of using retargeting. And then with trade shows, what I love to do with trade shows is that we will, you know, geofence the trade show. And then I will send out an ad to all the phones, and to tag all the phones at the trade show. And then what I do is I put the frequency at 1. So it's like, so one person, one ad would be delivered to each ID user in a 12-hour period. So you're going to see it once. But my goal at this point is to collect the impression ads. And the impression ads is that when the mobile phone user sees the ad, right, that's an impression. So we capture their ID and put it in an impression folder. And actually we have a special server we put it on, and then that's over there. So when the system sees that as a 1, what happens is that it scurries around as fast as possible, because when it tags 1, it's crossed out, so it has to find more. And the system automatically quickly finds as many untagged phones as possible. So by the end of the second day, if there's 25,000 people at the show, we'll get, you know, 23,000 impression IDs. So that's great. So now, you know, the retargeting IDs are in a different game. So anyway, what happens? Well, so we'll start an impression ID. So what we do is that we would take the impression IDs and load them back into the platform, and then tag the impression ID, the phones, with ads after the show. Like, oh, you've been to the boat show. Did you miss this big boat? And 20% off, go here. Or you missed the boat show, or you finished the boat show, so you want to sign up for next year's boat show, here's 20% discount. Oh, you didn't come by a booth at the boat show. We have free hats. Please go to the website, leave your email, we'll send you a free hat. So, I mean, there's just a ton of ways that you get this exact demographic you're looking for involved. So you want to obviously give them content, right? Gary Vaynerchuk, content, jab, then the right hook on the sell. Okay, so you just, you build an audience, you're building a tribe, you're building people, right? And you have the greatest, fertile field you could build on. And then what you could also do, which is cool, is that you could take the impression IDs and throw them into a Facebook lookalike model, or you could actually convert them into a Facebook ID, about 30% conversion rate. And then you have enough, you put that in a Facebook lookalike model, and then you come up with 2 million Facebook IDs using Facebook's 1 million data points they have on all of us, which is petrifying. And then you could take those people, because they seem to have the same demographic characteristics, and drill down to particular cities that you either have a location you're trying to target, or a different message. So it could be Atlanta, Georgia, Sacramento, California. So we tag that city, use the Facebook platform, and then deliver your message down to that site. So it's a dual, you could do Facebook and mobile. So that's, that kind of stuff, right? Which we've been doing for a while. Copley Advertising. It's just becoming more and more prevalent, because what you could do is you can mix and match the data streams, right? Put them all together, and you got one tight, marketing stream. So, you can either take offline stuff and then involve it with this, and then go forward. Because what I like to do at the end of a mobile campaign, because we break it out by cities or whatever segments they want, is I show the client hey, okay, you did Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, and Scranton, PA. Okay, so the click-through rate on Scranton, PA was awful, okay, and Toledo was unbelievable. Okay, so what are you going to do with your offline marketing? You're going to not advertise in Scranton, because we don't advertise the places that don't work well. We're not in the winning game, we're in the money game. And then Toledo, which did really well, you're going to put more of your print advertising or more of your direct mail enterprise in that market. So then we could do another market and then use the same creative and then do a double hit on that market and then see where we are and change things up. So mobile can also be an indicator for you for future marketing, offline marketing campaigns. In fact, that's what I want. I want it to be a tool and a moneymaker. So it's a double. So it's like your tool, moneymaker, and then leads you to all kinds of other cool things. So, when we come up with these fancy, data segmentation, that's kind of like people just trying to put label on things. It sounds fancy. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'll never be fancy. I don't think Gary can ever be fancy. I can't be too fancy, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm no Tim Ferriss. Oh, Tim Ferriss. John Floyd, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. And I'll do all this cool marketing stuff with my mobile platform. It'd be awesome.